It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm eating a Scotch egg and we're in Mevagewsy. We're just parking up at Mevagewsy now. We're going to meet Sally, or Sue's sister, and drive to Parsands where we last walked, and do about 10 to 12 miles, something like that today. At the moment it's dry, but we will be getting some winds and rain today, but you know, we're hardcore, we'll just do it. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, a little bit behind schedule. We've just driven to Parsands where we're going to be starting walking now back to Mevagewsy, and we've just passed this little lake with log cabins, and look at all these geese and birds, hundreds of them. So far no rain, little wind, but it's not cold, so see how the day goes. Coming through a little bit of a park now, got houses in the background, nice little stream going through. Fields to my right. Looks like we're going to come through a little private housing estate, or maybe go around the back of it, I don't know yet. But this is the Southwest Coast Path. Weather's okay at the moment, a bit blowy, but it's warm, so it's not so bad. It's about 14 down here at the moment, so it's not bad at all. Now we are on a fairly busy road now, and still part of the Southwest Coast Path, because there's no direct route from the beach across this bit, so which is where we got to a couple of weeks ago. But don't mind walking on this, nice and easy. We are going through like the back of the old gas or electric works. Still not got to the sea yet. But seen a few different things today so far. It's not bad. Places we've never been before. It's always different. Big old bridge, I presume over was an old railway, disused now. We made it to the beach. Well, as you can hear, the wind, it's definitely stronger here. Woo. We're there. This is a lot better than some old gasworks. Still next to the sea, but we're now on a golf course. And it's playing, probably for obvious reasons. A bit too blowy, but yeah, not bad to walk on. Whew. Starting to get a bit of a sweat on already. Only getting a little arduous now, a bit muddy, slippy. So there's Peggy having a wee as well, that makes it worse, even more slippier. Slipped a couple of times, but nothing major so far. But yeah, definitely a little bit arduous. Can't believe it, but there are actually people up here playing. There's one, and there's a few, 3 or 4 up there. I mean, I don't know how they can play in this wind, but there we go. Still a little bit arduous, but not too bad. Enough gravel around it. So the only bit of water is the big puddle, and guess what? Peggy's in it. The dope. She's a nutty dog. Any bit of water she's in. God, there's even more golfers up here playing. Wow. I guess you have to be crazy to be a golfer. Garden Bay to our left. We parked up in the car park at the top, walked down a couple. I think it was last year we stayed here, or maybe the year before, I don't know. But we are still on the golf course. We're coming to an end of it now. About 2 miles in, we're about 3 miles from Charlestown, which I love. We're going to stop there for lunch, so we've probably got about another hour and a half, because it's a little bit up and down, muddy and all sorts at the moment. We're coming across our first National Coast Watchtower, keeping an eye on the seas and boats and whatnot. But we've got a little bit of path now, which is nice, because we've just been, well, as you can see, it's been pretty muddy. But that's the fun of the coast path, isn't it? It's not raining at the moment, hasn't done so far, so that's good. Coming to our first little bit of shelter, and we're going down, which means it's only up on the other side. Oh, I said wind shower, but now I'm feeling the wind. Oh, there's a little spaniel down there. I'm sure Peggy's going to have a little bit of fun with. Arrived in Charlestown quicker than I thought, and guess what? It started to rain. So we're thinking, try and find somewhere we can have something to eat inside while we have this little rain cloud going. Hopefully it won't last for long. But Charlestown, isn't it lovely? You got to go up and down, I think, to get across. There's all the boats in the harbour. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So you got all the boats here in the harbour, but look at this as a lock. Look how low, how high it is there, and how low would you go there. That keeps the water in, doesn't it? Now we've got to try and find somewhere that allows muddy dogs, muddy humans for something to eat. So shower was over really before it started, which is good. Didn't really find anywhere to eat because it was all getting renovated for the summer. And the South West Coast Path, well, Charlestown is blocked, so we're going on the alternative South West Coast Path route, which is this one, which is a road. We're about 5 miles in so far, so not doing too bad for time. We've got a lovely view of the beach, sat on a bench here in the middle of a little forest. Cup of tea, sandwich, packet of crisp. We're sorted. And we are back off again. Had our food, had some cake, very nice. Had to take my coat off because it's getting too hot. And we're walking, no rain. So we've only had a drop so far today, but look at that view. That's not to be sniffed at, is it? It's beautiful. Strange things you come across on the South West Coast Path. There's stairs, you can go up there. And it's all barred off. I'm guessing it was an old World War lookout post. I'm guessing. Well, it still looks pretty good. And we're going back onto a little path now that shall take us down to the beach. I'll tell you what, on a hotter day, it wouldn't have took a lot of convincing to get me in there. Not quite warm enough today, I'm afraid. But look at that, got a couple of old biddies down there on their little deck chairs. Watching the world go by with a nice cup of tea, why not? There's a cormorant just fishing out there. Might be able to see his head pop up in a minute. I've not seen one that close before. There he is. Oh, he's got out a bit further now. There he is. Oh, it's gone back under. Lovely to be on the beach. Peggy loves it. If you're wondering where the other 3 are today, they're with our friend Jo, who's babysitting them. Well, she's got looking after them around her house. Bless them. Oh, that's lovely. I've been the first to go down, hit the deck, so I'm just going to clean my hand off. Well, that didn't clean it off very well. Let's try again. There we go. Not so bad. Nothing hurt as far as I'm aware, just a little bit of mud. Look at this little stream here. How pretty is that? Lovely. Look at this here, you've got a little waterfall coming down. Got some rocks there just where you could sit on and chill. Oh, it's so pretty. Just that bit there really is appealing to me. Could live down there. Okay, started to rain a little bit. Starting to get colder, windier, and we're on an incline. Whew. We are going up, but man, this is one of the steepest ones I've ever done. Whew. This is where, you know, it's not all fun and games on the South West Coast Path, but then you turn around and you think, oh, that's quite a nice view. But alas, up we go. It was a killer, but oh man, look at this. Oh, wind's getting harder, but look, we're going down all these steps, and then we've got to go up all those steps, and that's a lot bigger than it looks from here. Trust me, it's a few hundred steps there. I've got to maintain my positivity. We've still got this view. We've still got this lovely view. That little bay you can only get to by a boat. How inviting does that look though? It's lovely. And it's nice to have that walk before we go up the stairs of death, which is just round this corner. Oh man. Oh, in fact, they're just here. Oh, it's going to go up and round and up and round, up. Look at that. 165 steps it was going up. You can hear the trees creaking now with the wind getting up. We've found a little bit of shelter. Just having a can of Coke. Oh man, that took it out of us. We haven't done a walk up that sort of hill for a long time. Definitely encourages me to get back into it because I used to do that with a lot easier. But we're up. Probably about 3-4 miles away from our destination now. Just put it in perspective, that was some of the steps over there we come down, just some of them. That was probably close to a couple of hundred we came down, and then we had to walk back up like that. Oh man, heart's pumping now. It's getting a bit harder now. Wind's getting a bit harder as well. We're right on the edge now. Whew. And a little bit arduous underfoot. I think we're about 4 miles from Mevagewsy, something like that, a couple of hours. But hopefully the rain won't come down much harder. At the moment it's not very hard, but it certainly has the ability to come down harder. We shall see. Still good to be out. Okay, now it's tipping down and the wind is definitely lashing. Oh, we just managed to get into a bit of a tunnel. Woo, for a little bit more protection, but oh man, it's hammering down. I gotta say, this isn't the most fun part of the walk, but we're still going. Oh my life. Look at that. Got a house there, you've got waterfalls going in through the rocks there. Oh man, that's lovely. Got its own little private beach by the looks of it. How lovely is that? Can't ask for much better. Wow, look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. Goes on out to the sea then. And we're going up there and crossing that bridge up there. Rain stopped, the wind's not so strong now. I've got quite a lovely view here. So I'm saying about that, but not a bad view, is it? Probably about 3.5 miles now to Mevagewsy. It's been a long one because most of the ground has been muddy, so we have to go slower. We'll get there. Come across another little private beach. Really, you won't really get to this unless you've got a little boat, but so pretty. The sea is so clear. These are the views that make walking the Southwest Coast Path so worth it. You get to see places that no one else has seen unless they've done this walk. So stunning. This has been a hard walk because 95% of our walk is this. Just muddy paths. I've slipped over now 4 or 5 times. Oop! Nearly went then. And it's just everywhere. Even when you try and get on the grass, people have done it, so it's slippy as well. So it's been hard. But we're now about 2.6 miles, which is about an hour and a bit. We're getting there. Okay, just as you're starting to get to the end of the path, you come to this great big steps up another hill. Oh man, it's trying to kill me. This walk is trying to kill me. I keep on thinking we've got that view, so it's okay. Life's still worth living. We're going to get up those steps and then we'll collapse at the top. So you think, that's good, I've come up those steps, but it winds round and round and round and still going round. But the view. Oh man, my asthma's not been good today, so I'm actually doing quite well considering my asthma is playing up today. Oh man. Whew. But onwards. Come across an old like pillbox here. Good place to doss down for the night if you had to. And we're nearly to our destination now, to the beach, and then that's our stopping point. Bus back to the car park, all being well, and that'll be it. Probably about 11 miles today. Oh, it's been a hard one.